Good morning, Leo, and welcome to your reading for the month of April. I haven't done these for a while, but readings will be for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Always take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you wish to reach out for a personal service, please email me at thewitch1010@outlook.com. Anyway, let's jump in and see what the month of April has for you beautiful people. Well, that was a terrible shuffle. Confusion. Okay, trust the universe and manifestation. So you could be in a manifestation portal. You could potentially be losing hope that your manifestations are coming about, but just trust the universe. Gee, you could feel stuck because these cards now feel stuck. Could be that the universe is trying to get your attention on something to make a course correction. Yeah, you're definitely in a learning experience also, but there's a divine timing portal that's opening, divine timing's at play, and everything that is happening is for your spiritual growth. Vikings could be significant. Iced coffee could be significant. There's definitely opportunity and change coming. 555 could be significant. Okay, so splitting the deck, and we've got guardian angel learning experience. So something that you are currently going through, it feels a little bit heavy and challenging, but it's just for your spiritual growth. It's a learning experience. You're being called to do the work. So if you're feeling there's a blockage or something's feeling stuck like the cards were, there may be a limiting belief or some shadow work that needs to be done, or a little bit of extra work in the physical realm to get something to come to fruition. And you're just asked to listen deeply. Listen to your intuition, but also in conversations with others, just actually listen to what's being said. Now, another message is some of you may need to ask more clearly about what it is that you're trying to bring in. Ask and you'll receive, and behind that was blessings and abundance. So maybe your manifestations or your chop and change, like they're not worded simply and concise, or one day it's something and the next day it's something else, and then the universe is trying to match the energy and everything's feeling a bit stuck. So just ask, and even with other people, even like with boundaries and things like that, Leo, don't forget to ask for what it is that you want also. Honesty and communication. So be honest with yourself, be honest with the people around you, and be honest with the universe. Clear on manifestations. Your needs are just as important as everybody else's. The universe is currently sending you signs and reminders. Butterflies could be significant. A specific bird could be significant. What was romance and connection? Alright, I just want to give you 4 cards instead of 3. You do have joy and contentment coming. Again, power and intention. So manifest with intention, You're powerful. Speak with authority as well. Like, your needs are just as important as everybody else's. Yeah, there's that opportunity and change card coming again. Earth and ground. Make sure you ground yourself. Maybe get to the beach if you can. Go outside and step on the grass. Go for a walk. I don't know, eat some carrot. There is victory and success here. You could be getting public recognition for something. Could be resolution coming. We did see romance and connection before. There's holy love behind earth and ground. So if there is a connection here that has been strained, just ground. Yeah, listen to your intuition. Again, asking for what we want, paying attention to the signs and reminders that the universe is sending. Yeah, there's that stuck energy. Your cards are stuck and scattered everywhere, Leo. That might be how you're feeling. Oops. Okay. So, some of you could be just really concentrating on yourself at the moment, focusing on yourself, taking charge of your life. You could be putting everything into career and finances right now. Some of you could be thinking about starting your own business, or you're already self-employed. There is success around money and finances and like being able to live a life of luxury. It may, if it's not like that at the moment, your power comes from making a decision. This could be you, so you could be dealing with an Aries, but the Sun card confirms your energy. There is success and happiness here. It could be in the area of taking charge of your life. For some of you, you may also have an apology coming in from someone, or it could just represent a little bit of daydreaming. Again, listening to your intuition to help through any confusion that may surround you at this time. All right, let's get into the main reading. Black cats could be significant. This is taking time out to get clear on what it is you want, to meditate, to get some answers from the universe. Everything is as it should be. You're protected at this time. Don't be afraid to really just take some time out to heal. If this is a connection, both parties could be taking time out to heal. This always reminds me of the red thread. So even in distance, you're still always connected. You could be healing from a love situation. It has come out on honesty and communication, so there could be some communication that's coming where honesty is needed and where you ask and receive. You just don't put your needs on the back burner for somebody else. It doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be any sort of connection. There's our Six of Wands again. You're really going through this powerful glow up. Things are going to start going in your favor. It's a card of success. Something online could be happening. Maybe you're taking off online. Now there's a new beginning coming. So there could be a new job and an unexpected inflow of money. Your seeds are well planted. The full moon in Libra on the 2nd could be significant. You definitely have good news coming in. It feels like once you get clear on what it is you want and you make a decision, things pick up pace rather quickly. 8-8 could be significant. I'll just wax that a bit from okay. You're really asked to listen to your intuition and your heart at this time. Again, for some of you, you could be getting an apology. You could feel like you're in an absolute tower moment at the moment where everything has been rocked to the core, where the rug has been pulled from beneath you. It's more than likely that things weren't built on a stable foundation, and this is why you're in this healing and possibly isolated stage, so you can get clear and honest, possibly with yourself, so that things can kick into gear. This is you possibly studying, working, also like maybe going to the gym, just really deciding to give back to you. Could also be shadow work, working on limiting beliefs, etc., etc. It could be physical, it could be spiritual, it could be emotional. Again, working hard in finances and career. So you can be manifesting, getting clear on what you want in this time of isolation and this period of rest. And this is, again, you having a look at where you've come from and where you're headed and where you want to go. There is definitely victory. And like I said, once you get real honest with yourself, listen to your intuition, yeah, things kick up speed. Your power and attention at the moment is going to be your biggest ally. We've got good news. Your seeds are well planted and everything is starting to take shape. Of course I drop it. Okay, what was the Six of Cups? So there could definitely be some inner child healing that has to take place. Something from the past that needs to be healed. Something from the past could be coming back to be revisited. We've got the Fool. So it's like getting clear on what you want and taking that unexpected leap of faith towards your dreams and goals. Yeah, that was weird. Because in the upright on the bottom of the deck just before, it's a Six of Pentacles, so things coming into balance. Money getting released, gifts. Really listen to your intuition. Leo, it really feels like the message is take the time to get clear on what it is you want and then set your goals, set your manifestations, and then work towards that. There's the Tower again. You may have been given, the Tower may have come in because you've been giving to so many other people and situations, and that you forgot about yourself. Things were out of balance. Yeah, things are out of balance. Two of Swords, stuck, stagnant. Feeling at a stalemate. So the Tower's come in to rock things up, to remove everything that wasn't stable or grounded. Maybe you did a spell or had some spell work done for a road opener or a blockbuster or something, and it's really shaken things to the core. You just need to pick your battles wisely, let everything fall that isn't meant to be in your orbit anymore, and trust that it's happening for your highest good. And once decisions start being made, it's when things start moving again. Okay. Let's clarify the Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Magician. So you could definitely be healing from a past situation. Yeah, listen to your intuition, heal. Even though things may be chaotic, you know your next move, there's still like a sense of peace within you, that everything is happening the way it had to happen. If some of you are wanting to know about a relationship, it could be very much a case of opposites attract, and there could be a pause or a separation or something happening at the moment. No matter what this is for you, there's a major turning point coming. Like I said, everything that was built on an unstable foundation or ungrounded or not for your highest good is being shed. If this is a relationship, it's really like opposites attract. There can be healing here as well, but both parties need to do it. I did mention the red thread and the heart before. And this is something that you could be manifesting. But again, there could be childhood wounds that need to be addressed. Page of Cups can represent an apology coming in as well. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, an Aquarius. Okay. There is resolution coming. There could be heart-to-heart conversations. Like I said, an apology, someone having a different perspective of something. I think, Leo, that you had to really turn into yourself and give back to you. It feels like a situation was out of balance. Remember, we're seeing learning experience, so there was a lesson here for you and a lesson here for the other parties. Yeah, something may have happened quite quickly and abruptly without any real clarity. Maybe you were blindsided, but it was so that a different perspective could be had. You're asked to heal and to embrace your uniqueness. For some, after a different perspective, you'll get the clarity that you need. or if it is somebody else and they're getting some clarity, and then there could be unexpected communication. Yeah, so this Tower was brought in for higher awareness. And so you could work on yourself, so there could be clarity. There's a life review coming in, so you could get clear on where it is you wanted to go, and the people that you wanted to bring forward with you. Sometimes the universe hears conversations that we didn't. Sometimes we raise our vibrations and frequency so much that the other people don't want to do the work. The judgment is you and people being in a life review to see who wants to come forward and who doesn't, if they want to meet you, if they don't. Your message is to keep giving back to you. You could have been dealing with someone quite closed off, or you could be just really withdrawn at this time, which is fine. That's the message, right? The message is for you to rest, heal, and to get clear on what you want. So your power, yeah, you may feel trapped and you may feel secluded, and there could be a lot of fear-based scenarios going through your head. I'm hearing you already know the answer. You already know the answer to what you need to do. It's just having the courage to do it, power and attention. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is the correct choice. Some people could be receiving karmic justice at the moment. Things are definitely shifting in your favor. Could also be dealing with a Libra. Things were out of balance. That's what the Tower has been brought in for, because things were, out of balance. You can see in this Justice card how the scales are tipped. And that's what the Tower come in to level things out. You do have success. There are new stable opportunities coming in. Listen to your intuition. I'll let the Tower make everything crumble that needs to. Don't fight it. Okay, I'm just going to pause. Yeah, so there's new emotional offerings that are coming in. It could be a job offer, it could be this past relationship, it could be a new relationship. The Tower come in because things were stuck, things weren't moving, there was no forward progress. It was very withdrawn, it was very insecure, and it was creating a lot of confusion and heartache possibly. Instead of being focused on the past, your message is to focus on the future, because if we stay stuck in the past, we may miss the wonderful opportunity that's being presented by the universe, or that's going to be coming in soon. So your message is, Tower, let it fall, let everything crumble, heal, listen to your intuition, be honest with yourself, be honest with the others around you, get clear on what it is you want, and then the universe can bring in your success. All right, Leo, I'm wishing you a beautiful April, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.